Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Relevant. Welcome back to Mr. Relevant Plays. We are live once again. If I could actually, have the stream open on YouTube, that'd be great. So, before we get started with the live festivities, when I was streaming this morning, a viewer said, hey, cover the, T6 Odyssey, the original T6 Odyssey, where is it? Where are they? No, not that one. Wait, what? Hold on. These ones. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Right now. Live. So I'm going to record a video. First thing that we do for the stream. So, like I've done quite a few times. And then upload it immediately. I'll go ahead and cover all three. I just need to find the purchase filter. See if because I know that when, at least when I remember, when I bought that super bundle, it gave, there it is. Odyssey bundle. There we go. Alright. Crap, I don't have any room on this character to get all three. Oops. Let me see here. Which character can I do it? Technically, I could do it on him, but I don't wanna. Let me see. Should I do it on the character that I might? You should have room. Yeah. This guy should have room. For sure. Alrighty, short stack. Let's go get some, it's on cooldown. That would explain. Once upon a time, I had this character restricted. I don't have it restricted no more. I did my can't even talk English. Due diligence. Zara, I need 3 slots. I really need to fly these ships again. I haven't touched them in a while. Let me see here. So I can also add legendary one along with the Lexington to this video as well. Let's go ahead and give it the proper. There we go. Do I have the Lexington equipped on this case? I do, and it doesn't have the Lexington look. Okay, gotta fix that. Alright, Lexington, there we go. Alright. I'll go ahead. Gateway. Which honestly, that is a great name for the Adamant. Because that's definitely a great ship to get started with when it comes to DPSing for sure. Someone recently did like 3-4 mil in a solo run with that thing. Alrighty, There you are. Claim. All three, baby. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's go ahead and name this one Audi Psi. Let's go ahead and name Audi Ledge or Leg for legendary. Audi Tur. Okay, apparently it's not allowed. Audi T. There we go. And then where is the... There he is, Alaska. Alright. R-D-E-N-G. Oh wait, there's the tactical one too. Can't forget that one. There you are. Audi Tech. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and discuss all of them. Yeah. Let me just wait. Do I still have that console on this? No, I don't. So what I'm gonna do? Wait, you need to know the proper Lexington. You need a mirror, not the non-mirror. There we go. Yep, perfect. Okay. Alrighty. We're doing it live, like I've done before. Oops. Oh, this character needs fixing. Alright. Thank you. Alrighty. Hitting record in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Irrelevant. Welcome back to Mr. Irrelevant Plays. Now, this morning when I was live streaming, I would mention that I wanted to get back to doing, like ship reviews and going back to Lost and Forgotten Time and everything else. And someone mentioned, go ahead and why don't you cover the old T6 Odysseys? He has a point. Because the Lexington right now is the reigning supreme Odyssey in the game. For very valid reasons. Miracle Worker primary with Intel secondary, one of the best combinations in the game, and has been the leading combination for an extremely long time. But now, Miracle Worker Temporal combination is, in my personal opinion, equally as good. I still haven't decided which one is better, honestly, but that's just me. Depending on which way you go, you could sit there and say that the Miracle Worker Temporal is better, and then you can also sit there and say, oh, because of certain duty officers, the Miracle Worker Intel is better, but, that's all really more about which ones that you like. So, excluding the Lexington, there's also another beast of an Odyssey, which, for those that don't know, comes from the 10th anniversary bundle, which is the Legendary Odyssey. I named each one Audi with like the at least 3 letters, or really 1. That it wouldn't let me use Tur for the Terran one for some reason, so I just put Audi T, but this one is Audi Leg or Legendary. So the Legendary Command Dreadnought is basically a combination of all 3 Odysseys into one super ship. Honestly, it's my favorite Odyssey, even though the Lexington is the best. Just because I really love the command mechanics. You already know how much I love these 3 abilities, and the fact that I personally absolutely adore the Legendary design. It's my favorite design of all the Odysseys because it gives it the sovereign look, and I love the sovereign. And why not? And the Legendary Odyssey basically literally comes with every single console from every single Odyssey, from the T5 to T6, along with utilizing all 3 traits from the T6 ships. So it's literally 3 in 1. And its stations do reflect it actually pretty dang well for putting all 3 together. All the Odysseys are engineering heavy, so all of them have a commander engineering slot. But yeah, we'll get into it, so don't worry. So for the first Odyssey, what we're going to do is I'm going to cover the first one on the list, which is the engineering version of the Odyssey, which is even more engineer focused. And I actually do like this one's design. I always kit bashed it and primarily use like the saucer. I don't know why. I like the big ones. Anyway, the Engineering Odyssey comes with the Adaptive Emergency Systems, which, by the way, just so y'all know, this console is used in top-tier builds today. It's a great console for damage resistance, and it's a great console for damaging, because its clicky gives you a 30% bonus all damage for 30 seconds. So you basically have a console that gives you, like, going down fighting. Just more damage resistance than damage. Which, going down fighting, gives you 20 damage resistance and 50% bonus all damage. This is just the console version that's balanced a little bit differently. Basically reversed. It's reversing the numbers. Like I said, this console is actually a really strong one. It passively also gives you energy damage resistance rating along with 33.3% max hull capacity, which, like I've stated many times before, everything is connected. With, that increased hull capacity, Tyler's duality ends up doing more critical chance for you. So, yeah, everything's connected. Also, the set bonuses for the T6 Odyssey ships are insane. Like, just a 2-piece gives you extra crit chance, and turn rate is massive. Its 3-piece is also insanely good. The 4-piece, unfortunately, to acquire that, you have to own the Crenum Science event ship. So if you don't have the event ship from many years ago, many years ago, you had to get it from the Phoenix box, and that's the only way to get it, is from the Phoenix box. It's also a really fun science ship. But yeah, the 4-piece set is also a really good solid set, and also the timeline. It's called the Timeline Stabilizer. That console is also really good. A lot of top tier builds do use it. But yeah, no, like I said before in the stream this morning, for those that missed out, I did say that whenever I do start a new character, at some point, once I get the ability to use the Legendary Odyssey, because with all the consoles, I switch to it immediately because these consoles just are awesome. Like, for some reason, the console combination of the T5 and T6 Odysseys just work really, really well when starting a new character. Because it just keeps you alive, and the damage potential, the DPS potential is there. So also for the Engineering Odyssey, this Odyssey's trait is actually a pretty good one. Max HP, increase max HP to self when using Hall Healing or Command Bridge Officer abilities. When activating a Hall Heal or Command Bridge Officer ability, 5% max Hall, and it stacks up to 3 times. Now, I have no idea what the time limit is on that, but if you're using command abilities, which this ship has the ability to, or when you're using healing abilities, which a lot of people still do, you can increase your max haul, which again can link to traits such as Tyler's Duality, which gives you more crit chance. The more haul you have, the more crit chance you have. And right now I'm sitting at 104,000, so I'm basically getting half, a little bit more than half of what this trait can really do. Now for its stations. It has a Lieutenant Commander Command Bridge Officer ability, a Lieutenant Universal, a Lieutenant Tactical Seat, a Commander Engineer, and a Lieutenant Science. Now there are definitely several combinations you can do with this Bridge Officer seating, whether you're going the on-con route or not. For the engineering consoles, this Odyssey has so much ability to use ISOMAX. I mean, look at that. It comes up with 5. Tactical, you're going to be hurting a little bit because you only have 3 tactical slots, so I would say if you do end up flying this one, the ISOMAG route would be your best bet, in my personal opinion. Of course, on-con build still reigns supreme, but you can still do a lot of DPS with not using an on-con build, which I did a video where I wasn't using clickies with the Lexington list. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I did something where I used the Lexington without using any universal consoles, and right as the Borg Queen was dying, she activated feedback pulse and I died, but when I died I was still over 1 million DPS, so keep that in mind. That you can still get really far without on-con. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next Odyssey, which is going to be the Science Odyssey. All 3 of these ships are great. Now, the Science Odyssey, which is the poster child to the Odyssey today. This is what you generally will see NPCs flying in-game. And that's what the USS Enterprise currently looks like. It is the Science Odyssey. The Lexington is basically this, just with the mission pod on it. That's all it is. I know, how lazy, but I mean, it still works. The Science Odyssey look is the closest to the original Odyssey look that we currently have. Granted, the nacelles are slightly different, with them having like these flaps or wings at the end of it, but it is the closest to the original design that we have. And honestly, it's clean. For the Science Odyssey, its trait is Checkmate. Exotic damage and projectile damage enhanced by control bridge officer ability, so this is great for science builds. It's a really old trait, and it still holds today for science builds. Especially when you're using torps, which most of them do. Not all of them, just most. And fun fact, you're pretty much always using a control ability with science builds, so like using this trait is a good idea, and it's a 30% bonus, so that's actually huge. Now its console is a dampening wave emitter, passively plus 15% max shield capacity. It's clicky, does radiation damage to foes for 15 seconds. A set amount, it can be buffed. So that is the thing. Also to a foe, it is minus 80% energy damage. So they lose the ability to actually hurt you. And it disables the foe for 9.2 seconds. This is a single target clicky. I'm pretty sure. See if I can find it. I don't know why it didn't show up in my spam there. Oh no, it's not. It's an AoE, so anything hit by it, that's what happens. Oh yeah, it's really right there at 4 kilometer radio. Wow, I need to read better. So yeah, it's an AoE, and anything within the AoE, because it's not limiting to how many foes it can hit. Anything within a 4 kilometer radius is getting slapped with it. It's actually a really solid console for science builds as well, especially if you're like always up in their faces, like I am. But yeah, I mean, even if you're not using a science build and you're using this console, like I said, whenever I'm starting a new character, I switch to the Legendary Odyssey practically immediately and finish grinding from there, because the consoles are just that good. And the fact that they're basically debuffing their damage potential means you're staying alive a lot better and easier. And the fact that it disables everything around you is kind of nutty. I mean, of course, the disabling can be countered. You know, engineering team has, you know, cleansing effects. Hazard Wizard has cleansing effects. Science team has cleansing effects. Like, if you have a cleanse that counters that disabled, then yeah, you're fine. And yes, this is applying to NPCs as well, because they do run the same things that we do. In terms of bridge officer abilities, you know, granted, they're not to the same extent as we do, but some ships that you fight has a set abilities that they do activate. Now, as for its stations, since this one is a science one, it has a lieutenant commander science seat, and also its consoles. Like I said, they're all primarily engineering, so you're going to have 5 engineering consoles here. But as you can see, you have 4 science instead, with only 2 tactical. So the tactical route for this ship, honestly, in my personal opinion, would be a no-go, because you only got 2 slots. So this would be a ship that you would do more of like a science-style build anyway. But that's just me. But yeah, this ship is still a really good choice. Isomag still will rock on this thing, super hard. As for its stations, it is a Lieutenant Commander / Command Universal, just like the engineering version. Instead of it being a Lieutenant Universal, it is a Ensign Universal. Same thing as the engineering, has a Lieutenant Tactical. Same thing as the engineering, it has a Lieutenant Commander Engineer. Unlike the engineering, the Lieutenant Commander dedicated seat is a science. So you do have more science capability on this one than you do with the others because of this. But yeah, no, this is still a great one, and its design is the closest to the original Odysseys as you can get. But you can still use the OG Odyssey look, which I do all the time. Now, onward to the last Odyssey of the T6 Odyssey ship line, which is the Tactical. Probably the most, I would say, balanced out of the 3, unironically. Its engineering slots is 4 engineering, 3 science, and 4 tactical. So this one is going to be like the best if you want to have a ship that can do both isomag routes and what do you want to call it? The tactical route, because of just how balanced the traits are. So it's a really solid one to use. And honestly, I would say that the Tactical Odyssey would be the best out of the 3 because of how balanced it is. Even its bridge officer is pretty dang balanced too. So you still have the same Lieutenant Commander command seat, and then the Ensign Universal, just like the Science one. The Lieutenant Commander dedicated seat is tactical this time, instead of it being science or... I can't remember what the engineer one was. I don't think it was a Lieutenant Commander seating. Was it? Oh my gosh. No, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah. This one also, in terms of bridge officer, is very well balanced too. But console-wise, this one has a better setup, in my personal opinion, because you can go literally either tactical console route or isomag route and be totally fine. Same commander, engineering, and then lieutenant, science, dedicated seats. Now, this ship's console is another console that a lot of high-end builds still use to this day. And a lot of times it would be this console, flagship tactical computer, and the console from the engineering one, which is the adaptive, this one right here, adaptive emergency systems. So you would get that two-piece bonus effect of the 2% critical chance and 3 flight turn rate. Really great combo to use, for sure. Now, as for what the flagship tactical computer does, passively 19% direct energy damage, which is a huge buff. And then its clicky is 33% fire cycle haste for energy weapons for 15 seconds, 50% turn rate strength, 50% flight speed strength. Affected allies cannot activate or benefit from fleet weapon acceleration for 60 seconds. So there is a caveat to this console. It cannot be spammed like other universal consoles. There is a 60-second window when you can activate this again. And if there's multiple people running it, if someone is running an on-con build and this is on their spam bar, the chances of you being able to activate it is going to be low because of the 60-second window. Now, if you're not running on-con, someone else is, you're definitely not going to have the chance to really activate it, honestly, because they're going to be spamming it every single time it lights up. But if you are running on-con and multiple people running it, you're going to have a hard time activating it because it's a team buff. And so it's one of those consoles where if you're running with a team, only have one person run it because you're not going to really get a huge benefit from it otherwise. But even with that being said, flagship tactical computer is a really solid console. A lot of high-end builds still use it today. It's just with how many things exist now, it's not as prominent as, like, let's say the adaptive emergency systems, seeing as how adaptive emergency systems is literally just like going down fighting that all tactical captains have. You basically are getting a going down fighting for everyone. So effects increase by 50% when below half. I missed that. Okay, yeah. No, this thing is. Yeah, that's definitely a going down fighting. But out of the 3 T6 Odysseys, the tactical Star Cruiser is the best one to really get more variety in terms of your dedicated console layout because of the fact that it's 4-3-4. Its bridge officer seating is also pretty solid. Like, you don't have to dedicate too much into tactical because, like I stated before, being fire at will 1 is just as viable as being fire at will 3 if you have the right setup. But being fire at will 3 is still going to be the best option out of all the being fire at wills. Then, of course, you're running Hellbore Light. Like with this one, since I do on-con, I would probably use this as an engineer or even a tactical. Use this as a science, engineer, and just have as much on-con as possible. So I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 on-con procs, which is the most that I could get anyway. Which I think is the most you can get for any of them, really. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, no, 6 is the most you can get for uncon. Wait, no. 7. Because sharing cooldowns, I forgot. So 7 with the science one. The reason why I'm saying 7 is because Tractor Beam Repulsors and Tractor Beam are both on-con procs. They do share a cooldown, just like Emit Unstable Warp Bubble and Eject Warp Plasma. So the Science one has... Well, I mean, even this one can do it, actually. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so either way, 7 is the most you can get out of these ones. But again, if you don't do the on-con proc, you don't have to. And these ships can definitely carry you very far. I completely forgot about talking about the trait. The trait for the Tactical Odyssey is a trait that I use to this day, whether I'm running a torp build or if I'm just running a torpedo in general on my builds, because it's supercharged weapons. Energy weapons performance enhanced by torpedoes. Firing a torpedo grants 1 stack of supercharged buff. Supercharged stacks up to 3 times for direct energy weapons. 10% bonus damage, 1.5% critical chance, 6.6% critical severity. Let's go ahead and crank out the number, shall we? 1.5 times... Oop. 1.5 times 3. That's a... Wow. 1.5 times 3. There we go. I can do it now. 4.5% critical chance. It's really nice. And then it is what, 6.6 times 3. That is a 19.8% critical severity buff. And then a 30% bonus damage buff. Now, is it like a super end game trait? No, not really. There are tons of traits out there that do better than that. But it's still a awesome trait to run, especially if you don't have a whole lot. But if you happen to have this, definitely slap it on. And slap on a torpedo. Having a rapid fire torpedo would be your best bet, like a photon, a quantum, which it doesn't say that there's a time limit. So you might not have to worry about there being a time limit. Oh yeah, no, 20 seconds. Duh. So yeah, a photon torpedo would really be your best friend, or anything that's like really rapid fire. The Kelvin timeline torpedo shoots extremely quickly. No, not that one. There is another Lobby torpedo that literally is rapid fire. Where's it at? I actually love this torpedo. Where are you? Oh, in the invent tab. Ha! Oops. Wait, how fast does this shoot? Because this counts as a torpedo. Oh, dang, that micro missile array, which counts as a torpedo, will proc that thing a lot. Excuse me. This one. This thing is just, yeah. Thing shoots really, really quickly. It's just a 2-second recharge time. So yeah, there is combinations and stuff you can do to make this trait just always be at 3 stacks the entire time. It's really not hard to get it that way. And plus, with the duty officers, that lowers cooldowns for torpedoes. That you have a lot of options, and those duty officers are really easy to acquire. But yeah, the 3 Odysseys, they are still viable today. Granted, depending on what you want to aim for will determine which Odyssey you really do want to fly. And you can get up to 7 Uncon procs if you really want to. Keep in mind, there'll be 2 Science Uncon procs that share a cooldown. There'll be 2 Engineering Uncon procs that share a cooldown. So you have to time it correctly. Generally, I wouldn't run Tractor Beam and Tractor Beam Repulsors at the same time, because I'm pretty sure their cooldowns are very similar. Let me double check that. Let me see here. Open Sesame. That is not the tab that I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. Tractor Beam minimum cooldown 20 seconds. Tractor Beam Repulsor's minimum cooldown is 20 seconds. So yeah, using those 2 at the same time is not going to benefit you at all. Now, the maximum cooldown, if you're not running stuff that decreases your cooldown, then yeah, you can definitely do both. But spoiler alert, you pretty much will be running stuff that helps with your cooldowns. But yeah, of all the 3 designs, the Science Odyssey is the closest to the original Odyssey, with the original Odyssey looking like so. Science Odyssey is very similar to it. The Engineering Odyssey, which for some reason I just really like its design. I used to fly this version of the Odyssey, or at least this look to the Odyssey all the time. Don't ask me why. I like weird. It looks weird. I like it. But the Tactical Odyssey was the ship that I always flew. This is my go-to Odyssey back in the day. Now, of course, with the Lexington and the Legendary Odyssey being a thing, I primarily stick with... well, Lexington is pretty much my go-to Odyssey now. Just because of the fact that it's Merc Worker Intel. But the Legendary is still my favorite. What are you doing? There we go. But yeah, no, this one's still my favorite. Like I said, this is like the perfect balance of literally the three Odysseys. You know, it has Lieutenant Commander, Commander, Lieutenant Commander, and then the universals are just like this, the perfect balance. And it comes with every single console of every single Odyssey. But of course, you can't really get this unless the 10th anniversary bundle is on sale, which isn't all the time. But either way, even with that being said, the T6 Odysseys from back in the day are still very valuable today. And I mean, come on, it's the Odyssey. You can't. How can you like not fly the Odyssey? It's the Odyssey. Odyssey's amazing. One of the reasons why Federation players wanted to play Federation was literally because of the Odyssey. Just like the reason why I wanted to fly Klingon was because of the Fortescue. And then, of course, the reason why I wanted to fly Romulan was Scimitar, because, you know, I'm a Star Trek Nemesis fan. Leave me alone. But yes, the three Odysseys are still good ships to use in today's standards. Are they the best? Well, I mean, no. But they work. And they, in my opinion, all three of them look good. And they, their designs feel good to the style of what they are. Science, engineering, tactical. They feel right. But yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the Odyssey video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright, recording is done. Let's go ahead and upload that, shall we? They're all good ships when it comes to best. It's more like best at what? Right. You were exactly right. I want the Yorktown skin for my Lexington. The Yorktown? Oh, yeah. I can understand why. But like I said, though, I mean, they literally are the same. The only difference is, you know, the Yorktown just doesn't have the mission pod. But yeah, no, the Yorktown is the closest to the original Odyssey look. Which honestly, they did a really good job with its design. All right, let's go ahead and go over to here. Go over to here. Upload. File. Show recordings. Boom. What I'm going to do is snippet this. It goes to show y'all how lazy I am when it comes to these thumbnails, because I am not good at thumbnail making. Copy. Boom. If I could spell, it'd be great. Alright, hashtag Sto. Hashtag YouTube. Why do you keep doing this? YouTube used to have it to where, like, whatever, like, hashtags that you've used, like, they're just there. You don't have to, like, type them all out. But for some reason, they turned that off. Make it difficult for us, why don't you? Publish. Alright, there we go. The video is now being uploaded. Huzzah. Alright. Now back to streaming. back to my main just to have fun. I have been really lazy when it comes to going through my characters and refining Dill. Oh, everyone hopped off. Hmm. All right. Well, that kind of stinks. Oh well. See what did I finish off this morning? I know I was flying the Galaxy. I'm still here. Welcome back. I was in the Armada's Discord, and I said that I was gonna live stream and then join them, but literally everyone hopped off. Let me see. Why am I having a hard time remembering how to do things? What time did I stop streaming this morning? I can't remember how to track time. But yeah, my stream this morning was very, very successful, so that was very, very exciting. Lots of engagement. Yep. Yep. I don't know why it does that. Okay, apparently we're switching the ship now. Not too bad. Hula. Alright, let's go ahead and get some music started. Gonna go ahead and mute the desktop soundtrack because we all know that the it starts off insanely loud because Steam. There we go. Alright. Now back to what I was going to do. I wanna let's see. What is a ship that isn't really used that often? Well, that one obviously. That one obviously. I love this thing. Cool battle cruisers looks so good. Could fly the shoe, but yeah. Let me see. You know what ship I haven't flown in a while? The Obina. I broke 2 mil in this thing too. I love this ship. I did kit bash it with the Excelsior 2. The neck and the pylons are from the Excelsior 2, and then with the Excelsior 2, I took the neck and the pylons from the Obina and threw it on that thing. It's kind of funny. Should name it Shoe Fly. Here you go. Bro, I never see you do a carrier. Really? Are you sure about that? Talk about the Newton all the time. I love this thing. Just did a video on it not that long ago. Well, I did a carrier video. And this is gonna be my main carrier from now on. It's awesome. How about you dust off the Cation carrier and do work? Alright. I got you. I Got you. I need to update that build anyway. You've been missing out. He covered carriers quite a bit. Yep. I don't doesn't mean you haven't. Yeah. Alright, I really need to update this. So... Pets, pets, pets. Pets. What? It didn't change anything. Okay, whatever. Ouch. I gotta fix this. Oh dear, inventory management problems. So do you want me to go pure pets or just do my normal things? I'll happily. You know what? No, I'm gonna go pure pets. Pure pets. If it can buff a pet, I'm gonna throw it on my ship. Bear with me a moment while I try to sort out my inventory. Right there, all the drivetrains are taken care of. All that's left is just consoles. I really want the T6 version of that. Oh my god, there's so many things in it. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. We get it! You're poor! There we go. Alright. Now. Take you off. I'm gonna keep you. Gonna keep you. Take you off, take you off, take off, take off. Keep, take off. But move these down. No, wait, move you here, because I also want the Evolve console. Evolve! There we go. Now, reason why I'm keeping this, because survivability, this actually buffs your pets in weird ways. This, because your pets can feed the Agni Distributor really, really well. This, because of cooldown stuff, and it's just a really good clicky. And this for survivability. Alrighty, now... onward to the important part, the consoles that buff pets. So the Hydra console, this console as well. The Hydra console is where? Where is it? I now have two of these things for some dumb reason. Where are they? Oh shoot, I need to throw this on too. Oops. I don't think I'll get the chance to really throw on the engineering consoles just because of how many consoles that are clickies that now exist for pet builds. Gosh dang it, where is it? There it is. Cool. Cool. I want the Newton console for no, that's not it. Where are you, sir? No, that's not it either. There it is. Boom. And then last but not least, the console that comes off of the support carriers. For sure. Where is it? There it is. I have two of them apparently. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's T662, all that. Hell, I drive my favorite ship in the game so far. Oh yeah. So since I'm going to be using these bad boys, I'm going to be using Tetrion because y'all already know I love Tetrion, and it is by far the most underrated energy type in the game. Tetrion literally has the potential to literally be the highest DPSing energy type in the game, despite, popular belief. No one believes me. No, that's actually not true. Quite a few people do. Someone recently who I've been trying to help with DPSing slapped on some Tetrion, and he was like, wait a minute, this is actually OP. And I was like, I told you. And I was like, careful, he's learning. And also, DPS buddy of mine, where we basically are always going back and forth on DPS, he made the transition to Tetrion, and he's like, oh, I see why you like Tetrion. I'm like, yeah. Tetrion's OP, baby. Alright, yeah, I need to do a lot of what was I doing? Seriously, what in the world was I doing? Go ahead and put you on my spam bar. I love Tetrion. I like it all. Yeah, same here. When I did my energy type videos where I was talking about each energy type, I was beyond shocked how much support Polaron and Tetrion has compared to stuff like Disruptor and Plasma, which are two absolutely beloved energy types. And Tetrion and Polaron have more. It was mind-blowing to me. So you move over here just to make sure that it's all in order. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so only 6 on-con procs, which is not terrible. I don't mind it. Does not bug me at all. The other you. Yes. I got one extra. I think I just gotta throw this on there just for lulz. Alright, put you here. Put you here. Dilithium lace weaponry. You need to be manually activated. Spamba, 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 and spambar. Oh wait, hold up. Nope. Nope. No, sir. I need you on the spam bar. Thank you. There we go. Traits. Alright, so since the name of the game is pets, take all that off. I don't actually need to use those 1 traits anymore because of what I mentioned. Alright, let's... I can never remember the name of these traits because I am just dumb. Strike, a Dominion Coronation, absolutely. Strike, group, command, authority. The Newton's trait, by far the best pet trait. Well, not the best, but one of the best pet traits in the game, for sure. What does your trait do again? When you launch pets, minus 5% return on cut abilities and... Oh no. Okay, so the reason why I'm laughing is because of the minus 5% recharge time on captain abilities. Combine that with the hell with orders and all hands on deck. Yeah, you got some pretty mean stuff. My fave still is Disruptor, but I like all the energy types. Oh yeah, no, Disruptor is great. I've been loving my Disruptor builds lately. I really like running Anti-Proton with Baul and distributed targeting, beams. Oh, dude, right? Like, I recently made, well, you know, I know I'm not the first, but after Cryptic nerfed Baul into the ground, I recently decided to tap into Baul, be like, how far can I take it? And oh boy, does it go far. Alright, so here we are. Final product of my Cation carrier. Beam fire at will. Utilizing 6 uncon procs, because I'm still going to do the uncon build. Also utilizing to hell with orders, using 2 personal traits that also help with captain abilities. Also running Hellbore Light because pets can feed off of Hellbore Light pretty hard. So this is a good trait to run also with pet builds. And then I'm also running 3 other pet-based traits. Event Horizon from the Newton. Strike Group Command Authority from the Hydra. And then Dominion Coordination from the T6 Lockbox Geminar Dreadnought Carrier. It's a straight 33% bonus, all damage to hanger pets, so yeah, I'm going to run it. Normally, I would run things like Wing Commander for increased rank gain for hanger pets, but there's really no point because of Event Horizon and high energy communications. 0 reason to really run that now. And then I would also normally run holographic what is it? Holographic something? Holographic Mirage decoys, which makes your pets immune to damage for 2 seconds the moment they start taking damage, but with, again, Event Horizon, every single time you activate a control, or no, not control, an anomaly, but drops their ability, they become immune to damage. Yeah, so I'll be running them. There is one other personal space trait that I do like running with pets, which is the Eye of the Swarm, which gives them 2 accuracy, a total of 10, which is actually really nice. The other buff is totally pointless, but yeah, no reason. So all my personal traits can basically just go to increasing my DPS as a whole, so there's that. Now, loadout, save to Tet Carrier. Thank you, roster. Oh, good. Good. It's all set up properly. Wait, why are you here? You, sir, need to go. I'm gonna... yeah. More healing. I need healing. Alright. So for consoles, I'm running 5 dedicated pet consoles, which is the console from the new event ship. Hunting Pack Escorts, the console from the Alliance Dreadnought, the console from the Hydra, the console from this ship is actually the support carriers, any of the versions, and the console from the Newton. I am also running Agony Distributor because, again, pets can make that go off too, so it's great. And then the rest of them are primarily like cooldown and survivability related. The only one's cooldown related is just going to be Chronophage. But yeah. Now, if I really wanted to go pure pet, I would basically just put these consoles down here and then throw on a bunch of these. Which, as you can see, I got a bunch of Polaron and a few Tetrion. How many Tetrions do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I actually could do that, but I'm pretty sure these things don't have torpedoes, so it'd be kind of a little redundant to use those just a tad bit. But again, these things are definitely a must for pet builds because it makes their DPS just disgustingly high. But let's go ahead and find out what this can do. Where's my parse? Now, I definitely do not believe this thing can solo infected, but we gonna try. I mean, for sure, but we're gonna find out because this is a very pet-heavy build. There's really no... Oh, no! You got faith in me, I appreciate it. There is one trait that I probably should have equipped, which would give my pets rapid fire. Gosh, it's kind of wild how, like, I'm not really dying. Is that the event ship? wait, is... One in the exchange? The T6 one? There's the Miracle Worker one, right? Hello! I'm honestly impressed. I was not expecting it to do this well, honestly, but I'm glad that I was able to prove myself wrong. I like it when I can do that. Where is the... What in the world? No, no. There it is. I'm not a... Why do you care if it's a bot? What? Oh, that's the T5 one. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna go that route, just get the T6 one. One's amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see. Alright. Where did... No, obviously, you're joking. Dynamax one hit 150k. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, Hellbore. Duh. Wow. Oh, really? Yeah, that is TF5 one. It's a great ship. Bear with me a moment. Oh, yeah. I wanted to go to here, go to here, go to here, and then snippet this part, and just circle that. And there we go. There we go. Alright, there, now that post is built in your modded chat, we are good. The one I'm talking about, I wouldn't turn down either one, in all honesty. Yep. I only own... I actually technically do own that one. But I do own the golden Ferengi ship that they gave away from forever ago. And then the event Ferengi ship that... At one point, I kid you not, was the best ship in the game in terms of DPS. Didn't last long, but it was kind of funny. And then there is the T6 Miracle Worker one, which I do. That's literally the only Ferengi ship I'm missing, and then I own them all. I am a collector. So the... Well, I don't own the shuttle. There is that. Quirks Marauder is the one I'm talking about. Merc Worker Primary, Merc Worker Secondary, Lieutenant, Commander, Tactical, Command / Merc Worker, Commander / Merc Worker, Engineer, Lieutenant, Lieutenant, Commander, Science / Merc Worker, and then Ensign Universal. I would love to get my hands on that thing. I also love its design. Its design is awesome. But if you're worried if the console from the lockbox version versus the Negus, the console's the same. There's no difference in the console. It's just the layout on the bridge officers and the traits just different. But yeah, right now when I fly Ferengi ships, this is the one that I fly. One of the fleets I'm in has a decor in their bank, and I don't feel right just asking fleet leadership for still. Yeah, I hear you. I am the same way. But wait! Oh wait, no, that's right. Never mind. Ignore me. I forgot that Cryptic removed all of them. Because like, wait, I got like 1,000 T5 boxes. I can just give you one, but yeah, can't. I am curious though, what would happen if I did this? What would the pets do then? I wonder. Yeah, no, I mean they're still there. They just removed all of the T5 versions of the T6 ships that exist, except for the Hirogen Hunter. When the dev team that replaced Cryptic, one of the first questions that was asked from the player base is, "Are they going to remove the T5 Hirogen Hunter from the T5 lockbox?" And they said no, they were not. But they didn't say anything about re-adding the T5 ones. For all we know, Cryptic made it impossible to re-add them because that's literally what they do. They get rid of fun. I mean, I personally never understood why they did it. They never said why they did it. They just did it. I think the reason why they did it is to make people continue to spend more money on keys to get the T6 versions instead. But it was really still crappy of them to do that.
Welcome to the Federation mining camp. We've been working with the Gorn to extract valuable minerals from the area, but our sensors have detected some strange energy signatures lately. We're not sure. Wait, what? Romulans are attacking the camp from the west and south. We could use your help holding them off. Romulans are attacking from the west. 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 Romulans are attacking from the south.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
Romulans are attacking from the south. Romulans are attacking from the west.
Romulans have overrun the Gorn mine camp on the other side of the flee to the main camp. Along the way, rescue the Gorn miners and the Horde sites first. While they attack the camp.
Not sure how I got knocked down there, but okay. Ouch. Never understood why the bushes do that. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. I am doing well. I got some sleep. I slept good. Granted, I'm still tired, but I slept good. No, this is not a big bad Borg one. It's the big bad not cool one. Bad joke. Always will be a bad joke, but I'll always make it. Star Trek Online dad jokes. Oh wait, I know what. Oh. Now I kind of want to see what the ship can do with these pets. Still on cooldown. Awesome. Yes. Star Trek Online, or just Star Trek dad jokes in general. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna actually... Alright, we're gonna do a thing. Music. Pause. Alright. I'm pushing this off. And pushing this off. And pushing this off. And I want to stop pushing it off. Guess what we're gonna do right now? This. Now. Spin the wheel. Alright. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Oops. Why? Let's go ahead and move this over here for now. Move this here. Alright, so, like I said before, there are only a handful of factions you can choose from. Oh boy. Alright, so these are the 5 factions I can choose from. I was wondering why I was going sleepy. It's just boring content. Bad dad jokes. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Ferengi Alliance it is. Now, I don't know why OBS doesn't want me to... like, just have this be the window. But it don't. Normal, on, contact, combat manual, victory conditions, dominion. Oh, not dominion, domination, accept.
Select galactic power to the Ferengi Alliance.
Old game shenanigans, exactly. Alright, so for those that have never played this game, okay, the reason why I kind of just stopped is because Echo Papa is right outside my base. It's really strong. Is there a widescreen? But this is the widescreen patch. It's just this is big as I can get it. It's just my monitor is just too huge. And even though that I have OBS, like look, oh, like it's right here. It's game capture is capturing this game, but it won't. Like it's not taking over. It's annoying. I'm reminded of the classic Super True right. Anyway, so for those that have never played this game, there are lots of things you need to worry about. One, obviously, the planets that you can inhabit. Which there are 2 systems right outside my base, which is great. The red line is how far certain ships can go. Certain ships can only go within the green lines. Some ships can only go into the orange lines due to resource consumption. There is a research tab in terms of like which industry you want to like research into, which ones you want to focus more on. If you want to keep it at a certain point, you just hit this lock button, and no matter what you do, they stay at the percentage that you do it on. So just, you know, that's what the whole dealio is. There are tons of play styles to go for. You can literally ignore all of this and just go for one of them and just focus on that, or just focus on 2 of them, or just focus on 3 of them and ignore other ones. Like, for example, me personally, I'm just going to completely ignore biotech. I don't, yeah, go away. Population, honestly, I don't really care too much about that. No, propulsion. Sorry, no, I do care about propulsion. Gosh dang it, I am dumb. Weapons, yes. Computers can go down just a little to 18. There. Energy, yeah, that's fine. Yep, alright. There we go. Now, here, so this tab is all your research stuff. You can see, like, what type of stuff that you can research. And then this is the type of stuff that I think you have researched. No, this is also stuff that you can research. No, this is the tab that you can choose, like, to see what your research is. Go away. And then I think this is stuff that you have researched. I can't remember. One of them does something. So here you have your protection tab. This shows you like what you have a labor pool, and this is where it all gets distributed on. I like to lower my food to the minimum and just jack up research because yeah, we kind of need that. Want research at max. And then, of course, depending on what buildings, which are these ones right here, how many of these that you have will determine on how much you can put into here. In this case, I only have 6 research labs, so I can only put 6 into my labor pool for research. I still haven't figured out how to increase my labor pool, but that's my fault. Your energy is how much energy you are using for like special buildings, your defenses, so on. Just by taking them off, you get more energy, but since I'm not really talking much, might as well. This is your construction tab, of course. Certain factions have certain buildings other factions don't have. Like I have a Festival of Fun, which increases morale, but no reason to use it at the moment in time. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and build you, 2 of you actually. Look at that. Shipbuilding, you have select amount. Certain types of ships you can build at start. In this case, just troop transport, light raider, and explorer, and then a colony ship. As you continue to get your research going, the more ship classes you unlock. And then this is like what its current structures. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Oh, these are the structures that you currently have access to on the planet you're looking at. If you click on it, you can scrap it if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. In order to move around the map, you have to basically like double click. It's not. It's really old. Old game. This is how big the map actually is. Zoomed all the way out.
An alien culture has been found.
Qatarian games are highly addictive. We can make a fortune as their sole distributor.
That is true. Orders.
Terraforming location.
Might as well. Is it really just going to sit there? Of course, it's just going to sit there.
Terraforming completed. Select terraforming location. Terraforming completed. There is news from our diplomatic corps.
Okay, offering friendship proposal. I will absolutely accept that. Alright. Oh, you can only stay in the yellow. Ooh, that stinks. Oh, that sucks. That's a neutron star. Yeah, I don't want to go there. No, sir. Industry is back to max. I like it. Go ahead and give me that. And want more research labs. 10 of them, actually. Yeah.
An alien culture has been found.
The Uridians sell information. A partnership would be very profitable.
Mm-hmm.
There is news from our diplomatic corps. Treaty will be accepted.
Happily. There is also a, forgot to mention there, where is it? No, it's not here. Here's this tab. Some of you may have noticed, but there's a, an intelligence tab. There is a way to where you just basically go nothing into that and you can win. It's hilarious.
An alien culture has been found.
I am surrounded.
Uridians don't want their people to know about aliens.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have a very slow expansion.
There is news from our diplomatic corps. Treaty will be accepted.
No, I would just buy it
Purchase order confirmed.
because I can. This stinks. It's gonna be a long time before I can fight. I go pop a 607. Gosh dang it! Why is this B right outside? Like the only system? Because I. Oh, that's right. We are friends now. Okay. I can take over this system, maybe. Wait. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful! Alright. Give me... Actually, remove that. Give me... a colony ship. Terraform.
Location.
Oh, another system I can inhabit. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, thank you.
An alien culture has been found.
The U.
Sure.
Terraforming completed.
Discovered. Ooh, we've encountered. Yep, our terraform completed. Awesome orders. Terraform.
Terraforming location.
Beautiful.
Terraforming completed.
Great. Now you orders.
The system will be colonized.
Colonize!
This system is now an official member of the Ferengi.
The Ferengi Alliance. Alright. I want another colony ship first, and then we can upgrade that stuff. Build a trade center. You, however, need literally everything. So I want. Let's see, you have food production a little bit. Let's go ahead and get 3 more. 2 of those. 2 of those. Oh, battery. 3 of those, and then I can't do anything yet. I love that random event. Go away! I did like a test run not that long ago, and I kid you not, the game just straight up had that go off constantly.
Select terraforming location.
Yeah, it was not fun.
We have lost a task force.
Yep, I'm not surprised there. Shipbuilding. I need ships. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's even better. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I still want the Raiders. Give me 10 of them. Yeah.
Terraforming completed.
Awesome.
Select terraforming location. Terraforming completed. Select terraforming location. Terraforming completed. Select terraforming location.
Yeah. Terraforming everything, baby.
Terraforming completed.
Awesome.
Select terraforming location.
Beautiful. Already there. Awesome. Now war cruisers, give me 7.
Terraforming completed. Select terraforming location.
"16 structures were destroyed." You're... How does a shipyard get... Ooh... I've lost all of my research. You're kidding.
Purchase order confirmed.
Gosh. How many raiders do I have access to? 1, 9, and 7.
Terraforming completed.
Orders.
The system will be
Colonize! Alright. And I do want you to also build a shipyard at some point. Sweet, this is producing a lot of food.
This system is now an official member of the Ferengi.
That's cool. Anywho. I wonder if I can get them to be my friend. Let's see. You, no, not you. You guys suck. You guys suck. You. I'm free. I remember something else about my dream. Well, I will go ahead and just we trust as well. Membership proposal, credit payment. No, I don't want that, but I will give them a gift. Send. Gosh, I'm so frustrated. The fact that that happened. Might as well put that to the max. Oh, that's maddening. Oh, I forgot to. Oops. Give me a couple of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Actually, no. Get rid of the science. Give me a line shipyard. Yeah. Wait. Are the not bad actually. Nice. Oh, they love me. Alright, subspace, battery, trade center.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
Hey! Oh, that is and of course it's in our. Oh, this is gonna be great. All right. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. All right, go ahead and. Oh gosh, they were way more advanced than I am. All right, give me. Let me see. Energy. Oh, I can't. All right, so this is actually. Oh. Gosh, dang it. Oh, that is huge. Give me that. Alright. Wind turbines. Trade center. I want a communications grid. Yeah, they were way more advanced than I am. Oh, gosh, that is kind of terrifying, but they are now a member of my faction. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But now that I have scouts, let's go ahead and go back out there. I want to propose, let's go ahead and give them some stuff. Wormhole does not have an endpoint. Let's test it. Let's try it.
No, not much younger. I would say like 4 years younger than us. Nothing more than that. So you sure don't want anything in
Task
advance
force
or
will enter the
anything at
wormhole.
all? What's the energy drink? I think your energy drink you're gonna buy the free strength.
Alrighty. Let's see where they go, shall we? Oh, shoot. Alright, well, we enter the wormhole. Okay. We got stuff over here. We gotta monopolize that. Definitely gonna monopolize that. Alright, did they accept? I don't think they did. Oh no, it's just we offered it. They haven't responded yet. Member friendly.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
Oh, baby. Alright. We are going places. Alright. Now, let me see if I can manipulate them, even though that's really not what I'm doing, to gift them a bit again. Okay. 61 turns. Oof, that's kind of awful. Morale's good. I don't have a subspace scanner, so let's go ahead and get a subspace scanner. Alright, yep, you guys are getting there. Good deal. You guys are also getting there. Has a protection tab. Still hasn't gotten anything new. Oh, you are starting to hurt. Okay, so let's go ahead and add more food here. Perfect. Prevent shield generator. Ooh, nice. Membership.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
Alright. What do we got going on over here? You have 0 food? Oh gosh, you. Advanced replicators, shield generator. Advanced replicator, shield gen. Oh, useful. Oh, lovely. Give me subspace scanner. I can do right there for now.
I'm going to check my stuff at McDonald's because I'm kind of feeling some McDonald's today. I am very hungry. Let me know if you want anything from there.
Alright, just to show you guys what I mean by that thing will just instantly destroy anything I send at it. Yes, I'm only... So, I'm going to show you guys something. Why it's so dang strong. Now, granted, I'm only sending a scout ship, but it's really just to prove a point. It's...
The weapons on that ship could be valuable.
So...
Salvage them.
I want to evade.
Yes, sir.
One shot.
Ow!
Yep. A singular shot.
A task force.
Single shot. Morale's high. Okay, that's actually nice. Hmm. Yeah, no, it's awful that it's right there. Board cubes will spawn in and they roam. They are not fun to deal with either. Oh, nice. I can actually have Light Raider 2s now. That's fantastic. Alright. So that's actually a huge upgrade, honestly. Okay, you hate everyone. You guys... friendship, maybe? Nice. Oh, White's calling. Hola.
Did you hear my last?
About McDonald's?
Yeah, do you want anything?
No,
There's
thank
news
you.
from our diplomatic corps.
Okay, so I'm leaving Publix right now. I might be home in 15 minutes.
Alrighty. I'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Love you.
Love you too.
Alright. So they are friends. Could I just get them just to join right away? With some bribery?
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
No, they rejected it. Alright, so I gotta bribe them some more. You will be my friend. Ah! That actually explains a lot. Let me fight with those bad boys. Alright, yeah, this is the... Yeah, I'm not doing that playthrough today. Do that differently. Do. And you are not producing any energy. You are. Just go ahead and do that. Why? Just buy it for now.
Purchase order confirmed.
Like you really need food. More than anything else. What? Yeah, oh gosh, this is not good. Nice. Alright, so apparently giving them money is not how you can win them over.
There is news from our diplomatic corps.
Rejected it, yep. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How are you doing? Okay. Alright, yeah, that's getting somewhere. Good deal. How about you? Okay. Nice. Nice. Build this. I do want... Oh, that's right. I can upgrade stuff. So the food is getting there. Population here, though, is just awful. Of that system. Right now, it's pretty much just biding time because really nothing's happening.
There is news from our
Yep, I knew they were
diplomatic
going to
corps.
reject it. Oh, that's right. I can colonize that world, so give me that.
Purchase order confirmed.
Hey. Um,
Purchase order confirmed.
Alright, food is gonna stabilize here now, so that is very good. Trade center, Hollow, cinema, communications grid. There we go. Almost done with Klingon War episode. Nice. Oh, and I can colonize another world. Ooh, baby. So yeah, the name of the game, colonize. A lot. Make allies. Have them join your faction, so on. Spread out. I do want to take over this, and you can build star bases, that is a thing. I just don't have the ability to do that yet. And of course, as you advance, you get more population, you get more abilities to advance. The only reason I'm talking like this now is because I am going to be ending my stream because my wife is going to be home here in any minute. But yeah, so I do plan on playing this quite a bit, mastering this game with you guys. I'm not going to play this off stream. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to play this off stream. I'm going to strictly only play this on stream with you guys. We're going to go back to this game, specifically, next time I'm live. I know I only streamed for like 2.5 hours. But my wife's going to be home soon, and I really miss my wife. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next stream or video. God bless. And again, I hope you guys have a wonderful and fantastic day.